Hello everybody, this is Prince Mouse, and welcome to Splatoon 2. Yeah, I got a Switch, and I've actually had one for a while. Uh, we got it when pretty much like a couple days after it launched, so that's cool. And I didn't stream or record any of Breath of the Wild when it came out, which is unfortunate, but I don't really care because everyone was doing it, so I mean, I didn't really give a shit. But anyway, so I'm playing this game, and I'm gonna use it as like a vlog slash the first part because I do want to make this kind of a comment series where I show off shit and do shit and things. Ow. So yeah, about the game first because I'm sure some people care about that. Carbon roller, using this because this is my main weapon. And I'm at least half decent with it. Whack. 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 No. I don't like this dude. I think he just saw my shit. No, he's a retard. Never mind. We're good. Oh, no. Maybe I'm the retard. Where do you be? You're over there. I take it back. I think he tried so hard to run away and then it just didn't fucking work. That was grand. Wait. Nah. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, yeah. I guess I'll actually get on with the speaking part now of me actually having fucking commentary. This is gonna be a little bit difficult because I'm playing a video game as well. And no, I'm not doing post-commentary because I couldn't be bothered. I'd like to do this in just one take, preferably. So, there's that. So anyway, update. First off, why am I doing this instead of a normal vlog? Well, update, not even a vlog. Because I'm really sick and tired of that being the only fucking thing I'm doing without any gameplay or anything. Again, I'm kind of sick and tired of that, and I'm more than aware that I'm probably not the only person that is also just as sick of that as I am. Probably more so, actually. I guarantee more so, not probably. Fucking power drills. I hate those things. So, yeah, I'm gonna actually do some gameplay while I'm talking about that, so now that we got that out of the way, get fucked. For what I'm gonna be doing for the channel as of now, or I guess, lately speaking, I guess? Please avoid all these. Thank you. See ya. That is unfortunate. But yeah, in terms of what I'm going to be doing for the channel, and what all games or other things I'm going to be doing on it, first off, it is going to be this. I'm going to be doing a lot of this, as I was saying before. Well, not a lot, but I'm going to do even parts of this, and I'm also going to be doing a little indie game called Lisa. Specifically, it's a trinity of games that it has. I don't know if that's the right term for that, I'm going to roll with it anyway. Ow, I died. I don't know how I didn't kill him. The reason why I wanted to basically vlog about it first, though, I keep saying fucking vlog, that is inaccurate, Ian. Mostly, the biggest reason is because, this game, made by Nintendo, is a third-person shooter, and it's all cute and happy and cheery, and at a lot of times makes you fucking want to scream and tear off Jug's head. But, fucking Lisa, in every way possible, is the complete and utter opposite. It is just like the most depressing shit ever, and it's a video game that touches up on things that like no game would even begin to think about, just because it wanted to, and no one has ever done it. And honestly, it's pretty badass. The game itself does survival, specifically the second one, does survival and strategy better than most survival games, and it's a fucking RPG that doesn't have a hunger meter or anything. It just how you use items and shit. quick example for anybody who, to help maybe, I don't know, want to see that project. There's a couple instances in the games where you'll be apprehended. It's a story progression part. You'll be apprehended by bandits, right? And your decision is either lose one of your arms to where you literally can't right click for your attacks, or lose all the items in your inventory, or give away one of your party members so that they can kill them, and you will never have that party member ever again. Even in battle, you can completely lose party members, not yourself because you're actually important, but just other fucking party members. And you might be saying, oh, well, that's not so bad. Well, it's not that. That's bad. I mean, trust me, that's horrendous because losing a party member sucks in straight ass. But, so does that. But no, there are other things like, even the first game, which has nothing gameplay-wise to do with the newer two games. I don't know why I didn't just say the third and second one basically are a good bit different than, oops, hello, how are you? Fuck. Are a good bit different than the first one, so there's that. But, like, even if something as the first one has to do with, like, abuse and stuff like that, and you play as an abused child who is slowly losing her mind the whole time. Like, even her dreams, you fucking can't escape her abusive father and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, I wasn't kidding. But the games are so fucking crazy and just, like, they will really, really captivate you the whole fucking time. Just don't ever play them and expect to, like, come out of it happy. The third one is really the only one that'll actually give you a quote-unquote good ending, and that's only if you really want to do it right. And even then, there's a pretty big moral dilemma at the end of it. It's not, like, world-ending, holy shit, you know, amazing ending level, but I mean, it gives a good amount of closure, so that's pretty cool. Also, the soundtrack is really weird and really good. I was listening to a little bit of it, and it's, yeah, it's a thing. Interesting and weird, and that's probably the best way to sum up the entirety of the game. You know you do your shit right in a video game whenever your fucking soundtrack pretty much can describe how the entirety of the game is gonna go. That rule doesn't apply to everything, but, like, when it does apply, it makes it stand out. Also, I am using motion controls, and if you don't like that, fuck you. That's how I use this thing. Or any weapon, for that matter, because my little brother said, hey, you should probably use motion controls because it actually makes aiming so much easier, and I was like, holy fuck, it does. Did he super jump? He did. Oh, and he super jumped over to that other section. Actually, I'm gonna paint that over there. So yeah, there's that. In terms of the projects that I have been doing for gameplay-wise stuff, like, what was it? Sly and, Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if I explained it before already, but, I made a really big mistake playing Final Fantasy 15. Not because it's bad. I won't say that, no. It's not bad. What I did was a big-ass mistake in playing it and recording it instead of streaming it, which would have been a much, much better idea. I think I totally clutched that at the end. Kinda, yeah. I don't know, not all my work, but still. I think I helped a lot there. Anyway. Brag, brag, brag. No, but, I'm not going to be doing 15. I am, however, going to occasionally go back to the Sly trilogy as well and get all those done because, those are just good games, and at times I kind of, at times I'm like, hey, I should play the Sly games. If anyone's going to ask about Sly 4, I have no fucking clue. I'll think about it. Probably do it at some point. I won't, don't expect it to be immediately after Sly 3, but that all depends. I do, in other news, have a job, however, and this works as a good segue. I have a job now, so believe it or not, this actually helps with me recording. As retarded as that sounds, I work at night and sleep pretty much all day except for I have like 3 hours to do whatever I want, and in those 3 hours I'm probably going to just record pretty much every day. And I'll cycle in between or do whatever I fucking feel like or whatever the hell, right? And just roll with that. I'll do, I think, one more match after this one. Then I'll end it off. But, yeah, so there's all that. I have a job. I work at Wingstop. So if you are in the Hewitt area and you want some wings, it's like, hey, I know you. But no, you don't. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. As far as I know, anyway. I suppose to get back on Lisa, just a smidgen. Fucking, if anyone's wondering why I wanted to play it out of no reason whatsoever, it's because I saw the game, like a little bit of gameplay from it from like another YouTube channel, a fairly long time ago. Like I want to say a couple years ago, so maybe not all that long, but kind of long. Couple years. Not sure why I'm elaborating on that part. A couple years ago. Fuck me. Let's just dodge that. No, but yeah, I played it, or I saw somebody play it a couple years ago. Thought it was kind of interesting, but fell out of it very quickly. But then I saw somebody reviewing it and saw how it had a kind of cult following kind of deal. And it has a lot of similarities to Earthbound, people are saying. So games like that should be in a league of their own. If you don't know what I'm talking about, think of things like Undertale or One Shot. They're similar in that degree, how they're very, very story-based and may have no combat or have things that about the combat that makes it different. Like it might be outright a bad thing and looked down upon, stuff like that. Which is typical of both Lisa and Undertale. Sometimes Earthbound, depending on who you're fighting, but like very rarely because Nintendo still. Ow. Shit. Nope, there was no way I was gonna fucking hit him at all. And the reason I wanted to play it was because somebody was saying, hey, this game's cool, and they're like, everyone should at least try it because you'll either like it or you'll get bored / not happy with its themes. And I'm just like, oh, well, maybe I could give it a shot. Maybe I could record it. Because that game really does not get a lot of love. Like, it's weird how popular Undertale was, even though there are at least 2 other semi-recent games that are completely within its vein. Not to the same, you know, exactly the same deal. I'm getting my ass kicked. But enough to be compared by both of them, at least, right? So, I mean, there's that, and that warrants enough for it to interest me anyway, because I have never played Earthbound, but know that the extent of its amazingness has enough to catch plenty of people's attention as an RPG and as a game entirely. That being said, I have played Undertale, and I did play One Shot, and I fucking love One Shot. I love Undertale, I still do. But One Shot just fucking... The entire time playing that game, man, fucking roller coaster of emotions pretty much every time. And if you don't know what that game is, I really wish I recorded that game, because goodly fucks, that shit was crazy. I'll say outright, the reason why I'm giving One Shot so much credit, why I like it so much, is because you know how in Undertale they broke the fourth wall a couple times, and that made your heart skip a beat and go, oh shit, the game knows I'm playing it. Yeah, One Shot makes that the entirety of the game. That's literally its whole deal. And literally just putting it in this, saying or even thinking about the word gimmick in that regard makes it seem like a bad thing. And I'll tell you what right now, even if it is a quote-unquote gimmick for that game, it's the main point of it. And it is more than just a gimmick. That shit is crazy. Because it literally makes you the fucking protagonist. You play as the protagonist, but you yourself are forcibly ejected in the game, and it does not feel weird at all. No, let me rephrase that. It feels weird as fuck. But the whole time, you're not alienated at all. At least not in the way that would derive you away from the game. At times, it literally scares you, because the fucking game is making death threats to you pretty much the whole time, and telling you don't do that. Don't do that, you're making a mistake. Stuff like that. It's just like, oh shit. Because it's speaking to you, not to a character you're playing as. And it speaks to her too. And it's just like, oh fuck. So yeah. I talked more about the game that I praise so much and not even the game that I'm going to play. But no. Point being, point being is that I love games like that because, holy McFuck, I love action games, but Jesus Christ, there's just, RPGs really have a soft spot, whether or not they be in the same vein of, like, Undertale, Earthboundy, whatever the fuck. There are just some that really, really interest me. How did I do that? That really just catch every bit of my interest and never really ever let go. Like, more traditionally, Super Mario RPG has aged incredibly well in my opinion, and I fucking love that game. I still, to this day, will probably play the shit out of it. Hello, Bucket. How you been? Fucking slosher. Anytime I see a slosher, I can't imagine... I just imagine somebody screaming in the background as they're whacking paint everywhere at a person. Because I don't know. It just kind of looks like that to me. It's like, ah! The whole, like they're panicking to throw the bucket. It's like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, whack, whack, whack. So yeah, anyway. There's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about as far as I know. So after this, I'll go ahead and end the video, and hopefully it won't get corrupted. I did have to record twice, but literally, it just fucking comes to the territory, which sucks, because the first thing, I got some swank-ass kills. Like, the first time I recorded this, I got a couple I won, like, twice, but both the times I didn't win, I got, like, fucking 8 kills within 3 seconds, pretty much. So I completely team-wiped the enemy team twice. He super jumped, that was pretty smart. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh god, how do you hit me from there? Oh, because you're... thing, never mind. Ow, 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 ow. I don't like Tintin missiles. Hello! How are you? That boy just got special up on all of his shit. Come on, people. That's ridiculous. Nobody needs that. Says the boy with, like, 2 speed-ups as his main and then a fucking ninja squid. I have no room to talk. But those splat dualies, though, do need to chill. And I will argue to everybody about that. I do not like the splat dually, or fighting the splat dualies specifically. They are a good weapon, but they're pain. Splat dualies are fucking pain. The squelchers are ass. I think the squelchers actually should get nerfed. Ow! Speaking of which. Fuck. Because they can dodge roll, and then they can fucking, like, hit you from across the map because they're squelchers. Like, this shit's crazy. What would dual Splattershot Juniors look like? Or Aerosprays, actually, now that I think about it. That'd be kind of interesting. I would want to see what they do for that. Dual N-Zaps. Ever dual-wielded in Duck Hunt? That's probably what you're going to be doing there. It's my Stelio Turf. Oh. I was hoping to throw my ult out real fast. We did not win that. I lied. We totally won that. Yay! Okay. I'll do ranked matches too. I'm not gonna do just fucking regular matches. I'll do ranked too. I just didn't feel like screaming my head off at ranked. To say that this is casual, though, is also kind of incorrect because it is a competitive game, but I'll call it not screaming my head off. I mean, shit, I kind of said it already. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope y'all enjoyed... What am I doing? Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed that first episode. Hope it actually recorded this time. That'd also be great. I have been Prince Mouse. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Visit my friends. They do Splatoon stuff, so if you didn't, for some reason, like this, even though you watched the entire fucking thing, you could watch them do things. They do things all the time. I have been Prince Mouse. Have a good one. And goodbye.